What's up? So it's gonna be about the 6 week of boot camp. By now, you should have already gone through your first base, which is pretty much like a little practice course for battle stations. You should have already gotten your military ID, your uniform measurement, as in your overalls, NSUs, dress whites, dress blues, all that stuff. You should have already gone through your drill inspection. If you passed, you would have been able to have a white belt, and you can pretty much march around base with only one RDC or no RDC. I don't know why you want to, because if you have a white belt, then the FQAs are gonna really look for you, trying to make sure you're doing it perfectly. You should have already gone through your PFA number 2, and I believe you're still on your test tree, still studying, because that's a lot of material. Alright, during your 6th week, you're gonna get your last pair of uniforms. By now, you should have already gotten your coveralls, the ones that have your name tags over it, as well as your Dixie cups and dress whites and dress blues, and pretty much everything that was in the uniform measurement from last week. And yeah, you won't be able to put on any one of those until like the last day of boot camp, and the coveralls are like the last 3 days. So yeah. What else? Firefighting classes. You should have already started to go into the. I forgot what building it was, but it's all the way at the back. Like, it's the farthest building you will ever march, and you have to march there. I think like 6 times or 3 times. I think 3 times for the 3 classes, and then maybe 1 more for gas chamber. I'm sorry if my phone is going off. I'm having a giveaway, so I get like an email indication like every few seconds. But yeah, firefighting classes, you're gonna start pretty much the basic, like damage control. They'll show you like what happened to the USS Cole, and pretty much information that's gonna be on test 3, so pay attention to that. And eventually, like around the last class, they're gonna talk about the gas chamber, and how you're gonna put the mask on the day before. And yeah, the masks they give you kind of look nasty. They look like they've been kind of dirty, so yeah, don't look too forward to that. And not yet. And so finally the day comes for the gas chambers. For us, we had our gas chambers, I think, like the end of the week or the beginning of the week. I'm not sure when. It's been a long time. So we had our gas chamber, and let me tell you, it was pretty uncomfortable, I gotta say. I can't really describe it. The only thing I can describe about it is that when they told us to take off our mask, I felt red, as in my eyes felt reddish, like a cinnamon, I can't pronounce it, cinnamon, there we go, cinnamon kind of type of feeling. I don't know how, I can't really describe it, but the way they do is that the short people will go first, and then the taller people will go last. I was in the middle, and they put more pills as the time goes by, so if you're the last guy, then you're gonna have a really tough time. The people in the front got it easy, because they get to go first, and only 2 pills are inserted. What else? So once you have, can't forget this part. Your hand is pretty much your cup, so anything like drool or saliva, you have to pretty much put it in your hand. And if your hand is full, you gotta wipe it on your uniform. Yeah. During that time, you're gonna have your navy blue digital camo uniform on, and yeah, you have to pretty much wipe your shit all over your uniform. It sucks. When they tell you to take off your mask, they're gonna tell you to say your full name and then your division. I only got up to like the first 3 letters of my name before I began coughing like crazy. And yeah. And the way they take us out is that everybody has to finish saying their name and division, and then they'll say, go, go, go. And then the first person on the right will have to open the door, and it's pretty heavy too, so gotta put a lot of force in it. And then you make your way. It's kind of different for us, because during that time the weather was kind of hot, or kind of cool, I'm not sure which one, but they let us go outside and pretty much how can I say, like release all our snot and saliva, because they have sinks right next to the mask. Like they hang the mask, small, medium, large, and like right across is the sink where you pretty much wash yourself. And I think the RPOC and the AROC and the Yeomans have to not only say their name and their division, they gotta sing the Star Spangled Banner, which was kind of funny. They looked terrible when they came out. I don't know, it was pretty funny. I couldn't really get that taste, that gas chamber taste out of my mouth throughout that whole day. And you couldn't really wipe your eyes either because the gas is in your hands. So if you try to wipe, it's gonna be even worse. But that was gas chamber. It was pretty fun and painful. And finally, you should by this time be getting your graduation. Actually, no, that's I think like the 7th week. I was gonna say graduation photos, individuals, because you get your dress blues, but that won't happen until probably later on, probably like in the first few days of 7th week. You're gonna get your photos. If you did get the marksman ribbon, they're not gonna let you put it on. You have to put on just the national defense. And the way they do is that, like, you're gonna have your dress blues on, and then you're gonna have your and the trousers on. It's kind of weird, but that's the only time you're gonna have like 2 separate uniforms on at the same time. Shut up. And yeah, I gotta say though, when you got your uniform and you try them on for the first time, it actually feels kind of weird. Like, wow, this is my uniform I'm not gonna wear in 2 weeks in front of my family. So make sure it's the right size, because you're gonna lose a lot of weight. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's the 6th week of boot camp for me, that is. We still got 2 more weeks. Some divisions end their boot camp around the 7th week, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, that is my 6th week. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Shut the fuck up. If you want to see more videos like these, please subscribe. And if you, what was the other one? Oh yeah, and if you like the video, please thumbs up. But yeah, thanks guys.